Alright, today the version 4.4 Beta V1 has finally been officially released. In the previous video, we discussed the full kit of Himiko Nova. This time, we'll be breaking down the full kit of Rin. And as usual, the source we'll be using comes from a credible source, namely Nanoka. But before we get into the main discussion, running out of Stellar Jade and Honkai starrail? Don't worry, there's a more budget-friendly solution. Now you can top up in-game safely, quickly, and at a lower price through U7 Buy. And it's not just Honkai starrail, other games are available too, all in one place. Still not sure? No problem. You can check U7 Buy's reviews directly on Trustpilot, so it's transparent and trustworthy. For comparison, 80 oniric shards cost around $100 in the official store, but on U7 Buy, it's much cheaper. The process is also instant. Just select your server, enter your UID, and the balance is delivered straight to your account, no hassle. Don't forget to use code BOOM for a 5% discount. Click the link in my description or pinned comment to visit U7 Buy. Alright, Rin is a 5-star quantum character who follows the erudition path. Let's start with her base stats. Rin has a base HP of 1048, base attack of 699, base defense of 461, base speed of 102, and a max energy of 160. Next, for her trace bonus stats, gains an additional 18% attack, 3% crit damage, and 8% quantum damage boost. Now let's move on to her signature light cone. Increases the wearer's crit rate by 18% and skill damage by 36%. When any ally consumes a total of 4 or more skill points in a single turn, the wearer gains Radiant Crown, lasting for 3 turns. While the wearer has Radiant Crown, all allies' damage ignores 10% of the target's defense, and the wearer's damage additionally ignores 20% of the target's defense. Effects of the same type cannot stack. Now let's move on to Rin's actual kit. Starting with her basic attack. Her basic attack deals quantum damage equal to 100% of her attack to a single enemy target. Next, her skill. Her skill deals quantum damage equal to 180% of her attack to one designated enemy target. Now for her enhanced skill. The enhanced skill deals quantum damage equal to 90% of Rin's attack to all enemies. Afterward, it consumes 3 points of gem energy to deal an additional instance of quantum damage equal to 90% of her attack to a random enemy target. This process repeats until gem energy falls below 3, or there are no enemies remaining with HP greater than 0. This can repeat up to a maximum of 33 times. Additionally, when activating the enhanced skill, if the team currently has more than 2 skill points available, Rin will consume skill points until only 2 remain. For every skill point consumed this way, she immediately gains 2 gem energy. Now let's move on to her ultimate. Rin's ultimate deals quantum damage equal to 600% of her attack to a designated enemy and 200% of her attack to all other enemies. When used, the ultimate also recovers 1 skill point for the team, causes all enemies to take 20% increased damage for 3 turns. Next, let's move on to her talents. Rin has 2 separate talents. First talent, upon entering combat, Rin gains 20 gem energy. Whenever an ally consumes or restores skill points, Rin gains 100% crit damage for 2 turns. 1 gem energy for every skill point consumed or recovered. If Rin possesses at least 15 gem energy, or if the team's current skill points reach 7 or more, her skill becomes enhanced. Second talent, after Archer uses his skill, if the team has 3 or fewer skill points remaining, Rin and Archer immediately launch a joint follow-up attack. This joint follow-up attack deals quantum damage equal to 300% of Rin's attack and 300% of Archer's attack. Both attacks hit all enemies. Additionally, the attack restores 4 skill points to the team. This joint attack can only trigger once before Rin's turn ends. The trigger count resets after Rin takes her turn. Now let's move on to her technique. After using her technique, Rin begins the next battle with 10 gem energy. Simple, but very useful considering how heavily her entire kit revolves around gem energy generation. Now let's discuss her major traces. First trace, while Rin is on the field, the team's maximum skill point capacity increases by 2. Upon entering combat, Rin gains 150% attack and ignores 20% of enemy defense when dealing damage. If Archer is present in the team, Archer also gains these effects. Second trace, after using her enhanced skill, Rin gains 20% speed for 3 turns. Third trace, whenever Rin uses her ultimate, she immediately gains 12 gem energy. Now let's move on to her Eidolons. Eidolon 1. If a single enhanced skill consumes 30 or more gem energy, Rin gains Shadow Gem equal to the amount consumed. While possessing Shadow Gem, her skill transforms into Second Magic Experiment. This enhanced version consumes all Shadow Gem. Does not convert skill points into gem energy. Does not consume gem energy. Eidolon 2 increases Rin's skill damage by 30%. Additionally, while Rin is on the field, all allies' skill damage becomes 110% of its original value. Eidolon 4, whenever an ally consumes or restores skill points, they gain 10% speed for 3 turns. Eidolon 6, Rin gains 20% all-type respen. Whenever she uses her ultimate, gains 18 gem energy. Immediately gains 1 extra turn. Now, looking at her entire kit, we can draw a fairly clear conclusion. Rin is a quantum erudition character built around manipulating and exploiting the skill point economy to an extreme degree. Virtually every part of her kit revolves around generating gem energy through skill point consumption and restoration, then converting that resource into devastating enhanced skills capable of dealing enormous damage. Beyond her impressive AoE output, Rin also provides a surprising amount of team utility through increased maximum skill point capacity, defense ignore effects, damage vulnerability from her ultimate, massive crit damage buffs that can remain active throughout most of the fight. What truly makes Rin stand out, however, is her synergy with Archer. Archer is already known as a DPS who aggressively consumes skill points in order to maintain his damage output. That behavior naturally activates almost every part of Rin's kit, generating gem energy, triggering crit damage buffs, accelerating access to enhanced skills, activating their joint follow-up attack. At the same time, Rin gives Archer exactly what he wants: additional skill point capacity, defense ignore through her trace, massive skill point recovery through their joint attack, extra offensive utility without disrupting his gameplay loop. This creates an extremely powerful cycle. Archer continuously spends skill points to maximize his damage. Rin converts that skill point consumption into additional damage, buffs, and resources for the entire team. In other words, Rin and Archer possess one of the most natural two-way synergies we've seen in a long time. So what do you think about Rin's kit? Are you excited by what you've seen so far, especially considering how naturally she synergizes with Archer? Feel free to share your opinions, analyses, and thoughts in the comments section below. Discussions from all of you always make these breakdowns more interesting and informative. And don't forget to share this video with your fellow Honkai Star Rail players. Your support through likes and subscriptions means a lot to the growth of this channel and helps us continue creating quality content in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next discussion.